Keon's takeover.
Okay.
Do I got that?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you got that.
Yeah, honestly, I had no faith in that one. But I am on fire right now, so anything goes.
You got this. You're on fire.
Oh, what a pass.
Great pass.
Yeah, it's almost like he does it for a living or something.
See?
Oh, it's off. Ooh, almost had that. Block that, Rod.
Nice block.
Back to you. Oh, yes!
Oh!
I tried to jelly, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely did that one.
I think we'll be lighting this beam pretty soon.
Nah, facts.
I can feel it.
Yep, we're just gonna walk the ball out.
All right.
Yes, that's a win, baby. That's a win.
That's it.
Nice.
Putting the 2K team on in the win column.
Keon Ellis 1-0 on 2K TV. Let's go.
Facts.
What was it like playing with Team 2K TV?
I mean, it was good. I think to play with the people who are actually behind the scenes of it, it's good. And to know that they actually play themselves. So I think that helps. But yeah, no, it's cool. Definitely a cool experience, for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Keon, for being on 2K TV and giving us that W in the rec.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you guys.
When I think about why I 2K, it's pretty simple. I love to compete. And one moment that particularly stands out to me is a classic shootout in a Season 2 rec game when I'm playing with some Team 2K TV members. We get down to the final moments. It's 75-73. We're down by 2. And we take a 3 for the win. Blocked into the stands with .3 left. I see Danny setting up. I'm like, Danny, you know the drill. And I kind of do this Brian special, as we call it. I run all the way up to the inbounder, and I cut to the rim. And Danny throws the perfect lob. Ooh. Just a quick tip. That's beautiful. I even didn't know it was going to count because, you know, you get the splash screen, and I didn't know what was going to happen. But then you see the tip-off for overtime, and I thought, oh, my goodness, we're playing 3 more minutes here. And thankfully, we won in overtime. We won the game. It's just thrilling, and these are the moments we live for.
Today, we wanted to share some gameplay tips to help you win in my team's.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. A look at the Pelicans starting group. On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then it's MP. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Risachet. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Hunter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
And he makes the first. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
And both free throws good for Hunter. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit. He was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Daniels. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
MP looking it over. And again, it's New Orleans with a three. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Rizachet. On the wing, Daniels, covered by MP. That one drops for him.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
MP outside. Misses the three. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Stolen by MP. Puts up a three. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Hunter. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, B.A., he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
Now here's MP. In the game against New York, very impressive. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Hunter. 4-3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Oh, yeah, Hunter likes going for those corner shots.
The Pelicans lead by 4. MP outside. Ingram on the wing. Back to MP. From behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by MP. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And let's take a look now at some numbers for DeAndre Hunter. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Roddy. And the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
MP up top. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. C.J. McCollum is out there with MP, and it's Misi in at center. Here's Risache, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risache out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams. Thank you. Good stuff. The first free throw is good. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Boston's checked in for the Pelicans.
Checking in for the Pelicans, B.J. Austin.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Offensive rebound, Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
From deep, MP. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hawks trail by 15. Knocks it loose. Stolen by MP. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Hunter passes to Capella. Hunter finds Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans leading by 15. MP outside. The 3. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
We talk a lot about guys and the obstacles that they overcome. Williamson has faced many setbacks, but still staying committed to the game.
First trip to the line for him here. And he drops the first. And so we wrap up the first half.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Hawks, 29. The Pelicans, 41.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Tyson Daniels out there with Risache. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Johnson. Back to Capella.
New Orleans foul. Number 9. His second. Team first.
They double him with MP. Back to Daniels. 5 on the clock.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Pass to Rizachet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
MP with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Daniels. Knocked loose. Stolen by MP. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Rizachet. Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizachet. Outside Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Ingram.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
Hawks trail by 14. Now Hunter. He's got 9. And stolen by Williamson. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Daniels. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
New Orleans calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration.
Substitution on the court.
So for New Orleans right now. On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's MP. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Daniels, covered by MP.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. MP's got 35 in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
New Orleans leading by 12. There's the 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
From deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. Tipped away. Stolen by MP. Now the Pelicans in transition. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. MP's got 41.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Rizachet. McCollum defends. Pass to Hunter. There's the triple. And Atlanta misses again.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Rizachet. The kick to Hunter. The three. Misi grabs the board. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. MP shot is good.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
On defense, the Pelicans. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Will it go? And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
And the second free throw is good.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
The Pelicans lead by 20. MP outside. The three is up. And another three for New Orleans.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Krejci. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And I love...
So New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.